Hi, this is Tracy HD, and I want to thank you for joining me today for our weekly Oracle and Tarot card reading. And this is going to be for the week of October 19th. And today we're using the Quantum Oracle by Sandra Ann Taylor. And I love, love, love these cards. Used them last week, and they were calling to me again, so we're using them again. And you can use this as a pick a card reading, 1, 2, or 3, or a blended reading for the whole week, the beginning, the middle, and the end. As I shuffle the deck, I'm asking all light beings, angels, and God, please relay the message I need to share with my viewers for the highest good of all. And for the beginning of the week, I'll take a card from the top. Middle of the week, I'm going to take a card from the center. And the end of the week, I'm going to take a card from the bottom. Okay. And let's just center these a bit better. Oops. Okay. So, oops, camera is moving. For the beginning of the week, or if you picked card number 1, we have victim mentality. Okay, and this is card number 7. We have this man here with his hands over his head, and he's looking down at the ground. And I like this hourglass here. And we have this interesting picture here of a waterfall, and waterfall is spilling out from the picture frame down onto the floor. Very, very interesting concept here. All of these cards are very interesting and detailed. And every time I use them, I pick up on something that I did not see before. So this here, the victim mentality card, if you've picked number 1, or in the beginning of the week, you may be feeling this type of victim mentality. And the victim mentality says there is something so disabling in the victim mentality that it creates paralysis of will and energy that keeps you absolutely stuck. Your attitude may come from the situation or from a power-hungry person trying to control your life. Your mindset may also be sourced in a story from your past where your power was stripped away. Either way, you must untie yourself from the negative patterns, open yourself to the strength of your spirit, and reclaim your right to direct your own life. Even if you've had this powerless view for a long time, it's time to stand up for yourself now. So yeah, a lot of us fall into this victim role, and it seems like we can't get over things from our past that made us feel so powerless. And there are so many people in our lives that want to hold us down, whether it be friends, family members, lovers, spouses, coworkers. I mean, it's unbelievable the amount of people that could have an effect on us if we allow it. And that's the key. People can't do to you what you do not allow them to do to you. So if anyone out there is suffering with this victim mentality, it's time that you break free from it. This man here has a rope, and it looks like it's tied to the bed, and it's tied around his wrist like he is stuck. He is tied to someone or something that is holding him back. And when you think these thoughts in your head that, you're not going to be able to get out of this situation or things aren't improving, when you keep telling yourself these negative ideas and thoughts, they snowball into a full-blown thought attack. And what you want to try to do is to try to catch yourself this week. When you start thinking of who's done you wrong, what wasn't fair, and we've all been there. I'm going through a situation right now in my life that is so unbelievably unfair that I have absolutely no control over, but I choose not to be a victim. I choose to be a survivor of it. And what has happened is going to end up being a blessing in disguise, I'm sure. We just can't see what's going on in our lives as being a blessing in disguise, because when we're in this downtrodden mood like this and it seems like the whole world is against us, it's just so hard to lift us out of that mentality. But you've got to break free from this thinking and this telling yourself that things aren't going to work out. And then the next card, yeah, this one fall over here. The next card 2, if you chose 2, or the middle of the week, is transformation. Okay, and this is card number 5, and we're all going through a major transformation, and everything that is happening for us, not to us, is meant to push us along our path. If we didn't have these trials and tribulations, we would never become strong or grow or be able to obtain any of the wisdom or knowledge that we've gotten from going through these situations. And it's important that you embrace the transformation. And I know change can be very scary for people, but we don't want to stay stuck. So these cards, really blend into each other beautifully. This victim mentality, getting out of your head and stop telling yourself that you're a victim, you're a survivor instead, is going to allow you to transform. Okay, and this transformation could be gradual. It could be from, maybe a tower moment where your foundation has been shook and things were removed that maybe you were ignoring the red flags on. And the universe has a way of removing things when you don't remove them yourself. And this is making way for a beautiful transformation. And this woman here, it looks like she's in like a kind of like a graduation gown, and it looks like she's holding like a rolled paper, like you'd be holding a diploma from some type of graduation. So maybe some of you are graduating from one step on your spiritual path into a higher level. Maybe you've passed the tests and you're graduating from that phase in your life and from those lessons you needed to learn. And it's such a beautiful, beautiful energy. And, this is telling you that you're able to transform your old life into something brand new. And that, unhealthy patterns of thought and behavior are now ready to shift into a much higher frequency. And that's what's going on here. If you change your thoughts and you shift your thoughts, you're going to raise your vibration and you're going to be able to transform things and have this peaceful energy. And this blue robe is just such a peaceful feeling. It's a gorgeous, gorgeous shades of turquoise and blue here. And when I think of the word peace, I automatically associate it with the color blue. And there's a lot of blue in this card. Okay. And, it's time that maybe you reinvented yourself. Okay. And this card's putting you on notice that you're powerful and you're able to manifest these things. And your inner changes that you make right now are going to reap phenomenal results in the near distant future. So spend some time going inward and, consciously choosing optimism and trust and have faith and above all self-love. And as you make these changes, you're going to see your outer life transform as well. Okay, maybe this is for some of you the beginning of a new relationship or a bigger and better career move is on your horizon. But, visualize these great things happening in your life. Okay, and through the law of attraction, these things will be brought to you, but you can't just do that halfway. You've got to believe that, you are able to transform yourself, you're able to change your vibration, you're, able to achieve whatever it is you want to achieve and keep your focus on that. But don't step back, and say, well, I don't know, I'm not sure. Because when you put those positive affirmations out there and the positive energy, you don't want to spoil it by then stopping and double guessing yourself and second thinking things and having doubt and saying, well, maybe not, or maybe I'm not quite. No, you're transforming, and whatever you set your mind to, you're going to be able to achieve. And then the third card, or the end of the week, is the loving man. Okay, and we have this man here, and I don't consider these cards gender specific. Okay, so this could be a man, it could be a woman at the end of the week that you're going to encounter. Okay, and it's saying to open your heart and know that you deserve love. Okay, and this is possible, maybe a new relationship coming into your life. Okay, and there could be all sorts of loving people in your life. Okay, this could be, a friend, it could be a spouse, a lover, a partner, it could be a father figure. Okay, or it could just be the masculine energy that we all have, because we're all made of feminine and masculine energy. So this card's saying to be kind to yourself Maybe this is to embrace your masculine side. Or again, for some of you, it could be a man entering your life, or maybe taking your relationship to a newer and better level than it's been. Okay, and look at all the ways that you could bring love into your life and the lives of the people around you. Just maybe a kind word to someone, or, a tender hug, or just laughing together, sharing a joke. All of these, things that make life more positive and raise your vibration, as well. All of these things are going to bring to you the energy you put out. So if you're doing these things and it raises your vibration to a positive level of love within and around you, you're going to radiate this love by putting it out into the universe, and therefore it's going to be reflected back to you. So I feel a lot of you out there that are watching this video need to love yourself more. And I don't mean in a narcissistic way. Okay, I mean in a respectful way where you love yourself enough and you have enough self-love that you don't allow people to push you around or to people to disrespect you. When that happens, you walk away. You bid them farewell. Not everybody is meant to be in our life. And, especially if it's family, they should know better. You do not have to tolerate abuse from anyone in your life, whether it's in your workplace, in your circle of friends, or in your family. So a lot of you out there need to start loving yourselves more and self-care. Do something kind for yourself. He's holding this bouquet of flowers, and I think of the bouquet of flowers that I see in the stores all the time, the grocery stores in my area, where just buying yourself flowers, maybe buying yourself some candy, or buying yourself something pretty, maybe a new pair of shoes or a nice sweater. Whatever it is, I think that we all need to be gentle with ourselves and show ourselves some loving kindness, especially the people out there that show love to other people each and every day. You deserve the same love that you give to others. You deserve that love too. What a beautiful, beautiful reading. If you've enjoyed this reading, please like it by giving it a thumbs up, share it, and above all, subscribe, because I will be back with more.